Hi, I'm back again. So I just watched back the video of my cats and I kind of noticed how poor the video quality was. This is a new phone. I only got it a few months ago. You would think camera technology gets better every time you get a new phone, but this one just seems to be really awful. I'm not happy with this phone. Okay, moving on. Okay, I'm going to do an LGBT video, as I said I would. So, in my introduction video, I said that I was agender and demisexual and pansexual. So, I'm just going to explain what those mean and what they mean to me. So, I'm going to start with pansexual. So, pansexual is you can be attracted to anybody. You can be attracted to a cis male, a cis female, trans female, agender, or any other kind of non binary. Um, the way I kind of explain it, like how what it means to me, is that I'm attracted to people rather than genders. Like, I don't care what a person identifies as. I don't particularly care what they've got going on in their pants. If I like you as a person, or if I'm attracted to you physically, attracted to your personality and stuff, then that's cool, you know. So yeah, so demisexual. So the two kind of go together, sort of. Um, so demisexual is you have to have an emotional attachment to a person before you can have sexual feelings. So I had a picture on my what's the one that's above your Facebook profile called? Cover photo. So for my cover photo for a while, it was in two halves, and the top half of the flag was the pansexual flag, and it said I love everyone, and then the bottom half was the demisexual flag, and it said I need to know more than just their name. So to me, someone who identifies as demisexual doesn't sleep around, they don't jump into bed with someone, so you don't sleep with someone on the first date, things like that, which is me. I like to form a really deep relationship with someone. Um, Me and my current partner is a really good example, actually. So he's 30, he's 18 months older than me. We met at secondary school, and that's kind of how long we've liked each other, but the timing has just been awful for us for as long as we've known each other. But when I got out of my previous relationship 4 years ago, we started hanging out again, and feelings just kind of resurfaced. And because of the nature of my previous relationship, me and my current partner had to take things really slowly. So we obviously we were friends anyway because we've known each other for so long, but we spent a lot of our time at the beginning of our relationship just doing friend stuff. So just hanging out, going to the cinema together. I'd go to his and we'd watch films or watch things on YouTube. Pokemon Go had just come out, so we would go for walks and play Pokemon Go. So yeah, we had a nice sex-free relationship for a while before we moved on to the physical side of things. So that was really nice. That was exactly what I needed. He knows how grateful I am to him for how supportive he was at the beginning of our relationship, and how patient he was with me as well. A lot of guys would not have been that patient with me. They'd have been like, nah, you're too damaged. I can't be doing with this. So he is amazing. I love him very much. Oh, soppy, soppy, soppy. Moving on. I identify as agender as well. So A is from Latin, meaning without, and also gender's gender, so without gender. I am neither female nor male. Um, so my pronouns are they and them, or if people wanted to use male pronouns, I think I would be okay with that. Um, for me, it's about being androgynous, but it's also not about being female. I don't like being female. I never have. It's not easy being female. So I just hope that I can get recognition as being an agender person. I officially came out on Facebook a month or so ago. I made a video, and people have been really supportive. Like, no one's been like, "What the hell are you talking about? You're a freak. There's only two genders. You can't be nothing." Um, yeah, so it's gone well so far. I'm gonna be changing my name at some point. Logan's my surname, so it's what I've been going by because I don't want to be going by my first name anymore because it's too obviously a girl's name. So I will pick something gender neutral at some point. I'm really liking Rowan so far. Like, I googled and went onto various websites that had like lists of unisex names, and yeah, Rowan's one of my favourites on my list, so quite possibly the one I'll pick. Um, it's kind of hard that it's taken me this long to get to this stage. Like, when I was a teenager, you didn't have all the different labels and terminology that you have today. So, as far as your sexuality was concerned, you were straight, you were gay, lesbian, or you were bisexual. And as far as your gender goes, you were your assigned gender. Like, when I was in secondary school, I didn't know anybody who was trans. I didn't know anybody that identified as anything other than the gender that they were born as. Like, I was aware of transgenderism. It's like, I remember reading like real life stories in magazines about so they're written from like the parents' perspective, and it was like, my child was born as this, and then when they hit puberty, things started going really wrong for them, and we went to see counsellors or psychologists, and they eventually transitioned into the other sex. Um, so yeah, so I was aware of like transgenderism, but yeah, didn't know anybody. Um, so when I was a teenager, I was bisexual, and that was fine. Um, People were kind of not they no they weren't they weren't great at accepting different sexualities at the time. I remember I got bullied a lot for being bisexual, and a lot of my friends got bullied for being gay, or some of them weren't gay actually, they were straight, but just because they um oh, what's that word? It's like flamboyant but not. Okay, well, I told you I forget words. So the word when that you usually associate with gay men because of just like the way they talk and the way they act. Some of my friends, some of my male friends, kind of acted gay, but they weren't. And you know, you try and explain that to other people, especially like, you know, chavvy kids. Not that you probably have chavs anymore, I don't think, but yeah, they're just not very nice people sometimes. Um, Rambling. Get back to the point. But my friends were like very accepting of me being bisexual, and like some of my friends were bisexual, and I had gay friends, and I didn't think any less of them. Um, but as I got older, I kind of started feeling like bisexual didn't quite cover how I felt about other people. Like, I felt like there was more to it than just saying I like men and I like women. And I've never felt like a girl. You know, I was a tomboy growing up. Um, haven't ever really been into things like wearing dresses. I hate wearing dresses. Um, Rubbish at makeup. I would like to be into makeup because I would like to learn how to do it properly so that like I can contour my face and make my face look more masculine. But you know, I'm not one of these girls who can't leave the house with any makeup on, has to have their eyebrows perfect and the lashes done and all this sorts of stuff. Um, don't do nails. just not girly in general, you know. I liked going out and riding my bike and climbing trees, and I like playing with Lego and cars rather than Barbies and dolls. So I think really I've always known that I wasn't, maybe not necessarily not meant to be female, because I'm not trans, I'm not going to transition into a man, but just that being a girl wasn't perhaps right for me and I needed to be something else. So about a year ago, I started looking into different gender terms and different sexual terms, and so that's how I came across pansexual, demisexual, and agender, and I just felt that those were the right terminology to describe me, about how I felt about myself, and about how I felt about other people. Yeah. I was going to go off on another tangent, but I shan't. I'm going to do a binder video at some point. And I got my hair cut about a month or so ago. This was part of my transition into being non-binary. My hair used to be really long, like down to my waist, kind of long, and I just felt that to me it just made me look more feminine. Like obviously guys can have long hair, like I know guys that hair was as long as mine, and you know it does really suit them, but for me I just felt like it was a hindrance, so I got my hair cut really short and I absolutely love this. At some point I'm going to go clothes shopping, and I'm going to buy men's clothes and I'm going to buy gender neutral clothes. I've already started doing a bit. My partner gave me a bunch of boxers that he doesn't wear because they're too tight for him, and I love them. They are so comfy. This is a guy's jacket. I've got a men's t-shirt on underneath. Um, this one isn't, but yeah. Got a pair of men's jeans floating around. Jeans are okay. Jeans you can kind of pass off as being androgynous. Maybe not those ones with all the rips in them. I don't wear those. I think they're ridiculous. But yeah. Okay, cool. I think I've gone on for a bit. I hope you've liked this, and I hope to do more videos about being agender and such. See you soon.